grandma. So, I mean, she could have been around for the segregation times.
How old is Anya again? We keep jumping between her being 5 and like 6. How old is she?
Well,
She's like
it's
90
whatever time period that the Oracle wants it to be set up. I just know that I wanted her backstory to be like, right, whenever the humans came down and the vampires are all racist against the humans because they don't want them in the Underdark.
Oh yes, I completely.
You're about 1,000 years old.
Yes.
Can vampires live that long?
No. You only live like 5 times longer than your mortal parent.
Okay.
Just like 500.
Okay, that means you're 400.
Well, it could be more. It could be more recent if it works. If that's cool with the DM.
So he's just actually really playing the racist right now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
read my
you're
fucking
trying to-
backstory.
Like, wow, you're trying to beat the allegations, then you drop this heavy shit on us.
Well, he's trying to cough to make him look like he's sick.
Whatever. That's why one of these times, whenever you go forward of the group to check things out, you ain't gonna come back.
Oh, why you gonna stab him in the back?
You saying that because I'm black or like?
Just a group dynamic, you know.
Yeah. Why don't you trust him? Is it?
It's not that I don't trust him. I'm just saying, watch. One of these days, he's gonna go scouting, and something bad's gonna happen, and little Alanya here is just gonna get distracted by something else.
Well, I can.
Sorry, we have a druid.
Yeah, I can. I got access to my giant wolf spider ability, so I can just join him.
Is the wolf spider stealthy?
It has actually has expertise in stealth.
You keep saying that like you're gonna get into big trouble, and you know you can do that, but I'm just gonna watch you die.
We'll see. We'll see.
Man, it's only
Ain't no way I'm about to see a racist. Like, get out of here.
It's only the second session, and we're already talking shit.
I'm trying to lose my black card over this, so you're on your own.
Oh
Not trying to lose a black card.
Man,
I didn't know they made those.
This is the Chaos Brigade at its finest. That reminds me, we still have to choose our name. We haven't chosen our name
I
yet.
think John, kind of the one that was already.
The Patriots and that one racist kid.
What's
It's goddamn.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a damn.
No, I'm trying to think of this one guy's name. What the fuck is that show where the big dude that was the you can't see me wears the fucking helmets and one of them can give you fucking scabies and shit? What is it called?
What was it, like Peacekeeper, Peacemaker?
Yeah, Peacekeeper. And what's his fucking his little partner dude
Eagle?
that's fucking racist as shit?
Oh, Vigilante?
Yeah.
Yo, what, you're saying you're Vigilante?
The Patriots and Vigilante. Yeah.
Damn.
I think that would fit Anya pretty good. She acted like him last one.
Okay, so who would like to do the recap from last week?
I say we give it to Vigilante.
Give it to the racist.
Okay.
Mr. Make America, or Make the Underdark Great Again, would you like to take it?
Alright, let me turn my MAGA hat backwards real quick. Put my beer down.
You can turn it forwards. You can make it.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So we all met up after finding each other in Sanctuary, being called to the magistrate's office or mayor's office, one or the other. We were giving tasks. We were tasked with trying to go and find the goblin forces and see where they came from and how many they are, and maybe do something about it. The party all met together after shopping at the entrance of Sanctuary, making their way to the gate. I have something written down here. It says no soft loft rampart. I don't know what the fuck I wrote down, but
What?
What are you getting that from? What?
oh, okay. So the gate basically had a rampart on it that the guards were sitting on, and it blocks the way between Sanctuary and the rest of the Underdark. The guards didn't see anything, nor did it look like the gate was under attack. We didn't find anything upon further investigation, so we carried on, eventually coming across a spider nest and a dwarven blacksmith chick, right? She was a blacksmith.
Yep. We saved her husband, I think.
Yep, who said her husband was abducted by some spiders that I was trying to burn, which backfired on our friend Thatcher. Whenever he was leading the way, he kind of set the oil jar ablaze. But luckily, nothing bad came of it, just a little spider attack, which we made our way through. Saved the dude, brought him back, talked a little bit more to the blacksmith chick, who told us they were headed to the town further up, which is kind of along our path to our destination that the mayor has marked. But I think she invited us to journey with them to the town, but
The town of
we were
Newbury.
going to decide after this long rest and level up if we were going to go to Newbury or just make our way to the marked location. I think that's it. Anybody have anything else you want to add?
Seems good.
Yeah, seems good. Seems good.
Also, we learned that the Rotten Luck Mine is ran by Brandon Silverbeard. Or
Name
Braden
that is
Silverbeard.
sure to go down in history as a character we never met.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Hernan's having a little bit of some memory loss after that goblin attack. He might have got hit in the head or something. Or Harad.
No idea what you're talking about.
How about Sanchez?
Yes.
Who the hell is Sanchez?
Oh my god.
You can go ahead and get an inspiration for that.
Thank you.
This is just too funny.
By the way, what does Whitaker wear for like clothing?
What you're seeing in my portrait right now, a tuxedo, fine clothing.
Okay, what's your shoe situation looking like?
I'm perfectly fine with my shoes. I got nice, strong, sturdy leather shoes.
Phenomenal.
You know, nice formal wear.
Heron's gonna wake up and take off some of the kind of frilly additions to his scale mail, and ask, "Hey, Whitaker,
Yes.
if you don't mind, can I take a look at your shoes? I don't think that I was the one who did that work."
Yeah, sure. I'm going to sit down next to you, untie my fine leather dress shoes, and I'm going to hand you one of them.
I'm gonna turn these over in my hands. This is amazing craftsmanship. Where'd you get this done?
Oh, back in the main human settlement before all of this shit went to shit.
Over at Jeffrey's cobbler, huh?
Yes, I bought a lifetime supply.
You know, there's an issue with Jeffrey's shoes.
And why is that? He seems to be quite the handyman.
I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything. He always leaves a little too small of a heel on the shoes. You might have noticed a little discomfort.
I wouldn't say I felt much, but are you a cobbler?
Of course, I've been a cobbler for 20 years.
Oh, I see. Well, feel free to look them over. I don't mind a second opinion on them.
May I see the other one?
Yeah, here you go. I'm gonna untie the other shoe and hand it over.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my cobbler's tools, and for the sake of brevity, because I'm not gonna go over actually working on your shoes,
Yep.
you're going to have an advantage on your next acrobatics check.
Ooh, thank you very much.
I think that I'm not going to be able to do that again today, but I was interested because I knew that Whitaker had the nicest clothing among us. He would probably like a nice pair of shoes.
I always like the finest things.
It shows, certainly.
Yes. Always pay. If you want something good, you always got to pay good money for it.
Sometimes the best things in life can also be free.
True.
But, do you remember this, when my shop gets set up back at home?
Oh,
If you stop by every once in a while, I'll give you a free service.
well, if your mouth is where your hands are, well, I guess I might have to toss those old shoes and buy a lifetime supply from you instead.
Like, Harold looks very confused. If my mouth is where my hands are.
Don't worry about it. Also, what is your passive perception?
Low, bad,
Okay, then
not good.
then I will not be telling you anything if it's not higher than a 15.
Nope.
Okay, then you don't notice anything different.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm going to take my shoes back from you and I'm going to slip them back on and use my black onyx cane with a golden head and help myself up.
How are our new companions doing? How'd they weather the night? And how is the blacksmith husband?
Well, just to find out, I'm going to start walking towards the center of the camp. I'm going to start clapping my hands saying, "Wakey, wakey, everybody. How did everybody sleep?"
One more hour.
No, it's actually, you don't get to say shit, little one.
Can you
2
not
more
do
hours.
that? Can you not do that? Wakey shit. We're not in town.
Well, we're about to be. We got to get moving if you want to get to our destinations.
We still have to decide which way we're going.
Well, Lady Blacksmith, which way would you say the town of Newbury is?
She doesn't want to talk to you because she's dead asleep.
I think
Give us about 30 more minutes.
Town of
God,
Newbury runs to the north if we continue going. It's only a little ways away, not too much longer.
Well, to see that, guys, that means where we have to go is just a little bit further from Newbury. So we got to keep going north.
So do we want to stop by the town? Or are we just going to pass through, go around? Also, unnamed blacksmith lady, would you be cooking some food this morning by chance?
Unfortunately, our supplies are out. We ate the rest of it last night, but it's only we should make it there before lunchtime.
Well, if you guys are that hungry, I could whip up something a little quick for you guys.
You woke us up to tell us that we need to go, but you're gonna stop and make breakfast. I could have been stopping
No.
for breakfast.
No, I got some jerky on me that you guys can have on the way.
That's not a quick breakfast.
Yeah, it is. It's called a meat stick. You grab it, eat it, and you walk.
I thought we were going to get. Yeah, I thought we were going to get some more sleep, and he was going to cook.
No, we don't got time for that. We're on a schedule, guys.
Okay.
Forecaster in this group. Nero kind of slowly stands up and brushes himself. Whatever. Let's just go. Anya, you can stay here. If you want to sleep with the spiders, go ahead.
And Anya will jump up. No, I'm fine. I'll go with y'all. 2 legs is better than 8.
I don't know. 8's pretty good if you want to sneak up on somebody.
Nero does just fine, and he has 2.
Start
Alrighty.
my bedroll and then get ready to leave, ignoring this banter.
Is there anything new? Anything going on in Newberry? Any rumors or stuff that's happened here recently that you all know of?
Just the same old, same old. You know, Newberry's a almost like a port city. You know, we have lots of stuff coming in. It's mostly we mostly do trade with Eteros and the Last Warning mines. They tend to float their cargo down the river into Newberry, and then we unload it and transport it to the first sanctuary.
You said last what mines?
Last Warning.
And the town that you said floats it down the goods down the river as well?
Eteros, Edoras.
You wouldn't think that they'd lose a bunch of goods floating them down the stream like that. You know, goblins being about and everything.
They have small, I say small. They have boats that they load the cargo on, and they send guards with it and everything.
So a caravan on the water.
Yeah, it's water's a lot safer than trying to caravan it through the tunnel system.
Makes sense.
What do they make all these boats out of? Can't
They-
imagine there's too much wood floating around.
They make it out of like a type of wood, but it's made out of large mushrooms, almost like a bundle wood.
Interesting. I'd love to see some of that. But we could also stop in Newbury and ask if they've surely they have some scouts around their city. Maybe they've seen goblins passing by.
That would be a good idea, Hernan.
Hold on, what?
I think that's a good idea, Hernan.
How many times do he has to tell you that's not his name?
My name's Herod.
I swear just yesterday you introduced yourself as Hernan.
Young lady, I know that you were a little pyromaniac little fireball, but that he did
No,
tell
it's
us his
okay.
name.
She's rather young. I mean, I've been fixing your shoes for quite a while. Surely you
Thatcher,
remember me.
Thatcher would chime in, and I know my memory is a little fuzzy, but I also believe the same thing as Anya.
Yeah, I'm not the only one, and I swear yesterday, I throw my hands up in quotations. Herod, you weren't a cobbler.
Allow me to correct myself if I misspoke. And I do a small bow. My name is Herod. I am a cobbler, and that is my profession for many years.
Well, forgive the slip of my mind. Time and stress has its toll.
I'm
Totally.
just gonna walk up beside Harad and put my arm around her shoulders. Like, just because he's a cobbler does not mean he doesn't know how to swing a sword or hit things.
As a matter of fact, I'm quite literate and quite strong as well.
Yeah, so there's
Turns out working with a hammer and learning smith's tools as well is somewhat made me more tough throughout the years.
I swear, young lady, you judge people's book before you go open it and see what's under the covers.
What does that even mean?
What? She's only judging by the cover. She's not looking underneath it. She's not flipping through the pages.
That's not how the saying works. That's not how it works.
I don't
I
care
think
if that's
you're
how
stumbling over some words there.
just
but
because
I get what you're saying.
just because I don't want to say don't judge a book by its cover doesn't mean anything. I can say
Just because you try to put more words to it doesn't make it mean sense. Like you're butchering the saying.
I don't. Yeah,
You know,
but it makes you pissed
Whittaker,
off, and I love it.
I just want to say Anya is not simple. I would not assume that she judges books by their leathers.
I don't know. From what I've seen in her, she does that a lot.
Well, sometimes if I don't have any interest in you, if I do, it's what on the insides that count. I give a wink.
So I just want to say this: that you woke us up so you can have a bickering match with a little girl when I could have been sleeping in for like another 30 minutes. Like, let's move before I decide to cross chop every one of you.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We're stopped by Newsbury.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking with Harad while twiddling my cane in between my fingers.
Let us
Get
move.
Whittaker into the bear trap. No, I'm just playing.
I am going
Oh
to.
yeah, I turn into a bear and I maul you. Oh,
Oh
jump
no,
up.
Nero turns into a bear trap and you get mauled.
oh no! He was always an animatic object the entire time and just clothes.
So if you guys are interested, I've got an almost done map of Newberry.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah, that sounds exciting.
Give us 100% or don't give us anything at all.
damn!
No, you're right. Hold on. Stop right now, whatever you're doing, and finish the map. We'll wait.
We'll wait.
Yes.
We'll just bicker while
I'll
we
just do
wait.
more clever banter.
That's gonna take a hot minute for sure.
Oh, like how long is a hot minute?
We're on the road and just fighting each other the entire way.
At least half an hour.
If you want, we could just skip it for now.
I'll post what I got because it's a good enough representation of it, and I'll finish it up in my free time.
I don't think we're going to be doing any shopping
Yeah, I don't
or
think.
anything.
Yeah, I don't think any of
Yeah,
that.
there ain't no 10 at best.
You guys can shop there and everything. That's fine.
It's all good. We'll wait to do our shopping when we come back.
Anya will be riding on Thatcher's shoulders.
Astro throws Anya up and hits her with an RKO.
Oh,
1 second, y'all.
So how long have you been in Sanctuary for, Harad?
Say, must have been ever since I was a wee lad. I was taken in by my master as a cobbler's apprentice over 20 years ago.
Did you guys move to the new map?
yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
There's just so many faces come and go through Sanctuary at times. My memory is just a little hazy.
Because I'm sure to someone who is as long-lived, expansive as your lifespan is, creatures with short lifespan must just flit through the town.
Well, I'm not that old. Only 13.
That doesn't sound right.
15. Only 15.
I've been fixing your shoes for a while.
If I seem older than I am, it's just because of all the books that I've spent my time reading within the chapel.
Do you judge those by their covers as well?
Normally I find the dustier ones are the more interesting.
Fair.
An interesting cover makes for an interesting read, but that's not always the case. And what about the rest of you?
The rest of us about what?
Were you born and raised in Sanctuary?
I wouldn't say that, but I was in the area when the first cities. My family came here during the first cities, so I'd say my lineage has been here for a while.
I see, I see. And what about yourself, Nero?
Nero turns to the little girl, raises an eyebrow. Does it matter?
If we're going to be traveling together, you might as well get to know each other.
Yeah.
And you're so grumpy anyways, it might do you some good to talk.
Yeah, you sure? I don't think anybody would be grumpy the way the stunts you've been pulling since last night.
Look. If the blacksmith's husband wasn't in there, I would have been completely right with trying to burn the spider's nest down. Okay?
Yeah, I will
After
give you that. That's an excellent point, but you didn't know if he was in there or not. And I kept telling you no. Instead of waiting, to see if he was in there or not, you decided to, pull the proverbial trigger and try to throw the torch in there.
Well, it's not like any of us are divination wizards here.
Well, to
okay?
be fair, she did try to light it with sacred flame first.
Look, in the books, it made it sound like it was a lot different than just a really hot light.
Well,
Wait, that's your first time using it?
Yes.
Seems like a staple for a priest.
I just recently came into my cleric hood. A lot of time studying, I was crossed between which deity to commit my service to.
I bet he's real bad if he took you under his, into his church or their church.
That's very hurtful.
Nero does raise a good point, though, Anya. You must be a little bit more. What if you had burned yourself? Or even worse, the rest of the party. With you out of commission, who would have been able to heal our wounds?
well, I will still be able
I give Whitaker side eye.
That is a very good point. I wouldn't want to have the party to go without. I might think about my decisions a little bit more in the future, but no promises.
I'll look at Harad and pretend I'm zipping my lips.
Well, let's see if we can't find somebody who can enlighten us a little bit. Oh, and we should probably bid farewell to the blacksmith.
Quick, somebody haggle so we can get discount on weapons.
Well, I can try.
I can try.
Okay, you.
Do you guys have a shop here in Newberry, or are you just on the road traveling?
We actually do have a shop in Newberry.
Do you think that we might be able to get a little bit of a discount on the goods if we come to you exclusively with all our weapon and armor needs, especially after the little adventure in the tunnels?
I think that's a fair trade, seeing as how you did save my husband.
I look over at the husband. What does he look like?
He's kind of nerdy looking, and shoots you a shy smile with 2 thumbs up.
All right.
Quickly goes, yeah, thank you guys for saving me yesterday.
Sure, no problem. We were just passing by and we help those in need. Right,
There's
fellas?
no issue. Yes.
Not at all. I spent majority of my time helping people.
Good, we can't agree on something. This is what we progression.
I'm telling you, that's what I usually do in my spare time when I'm not trying to find entertainment.
They're kind of like what? A brothel?
No, I'm not into that kind of thing. It's more like chess or
Because he says
cards,
that's the walk. I walk off.
music.
Oh, Whitaker. I would be interested if you wanted to pick up a dragon chess set. Perhaps we could play on our journey.
Oh yes, that'll be quite handy. And maybe some cards. I do like a couple of card games as well.
I like knuckle dice myself.
You would.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Of course you would.
I've got a
fresher the balls, the better.
couple of gold to spare if you wanted to split it.
The treat's on me. I'll buy the chests and the cards.
Wonderful. Before we split ways with the blacksmith, I'd like to say, on our journey back, would you mind if I, in a professional sense, work with you on something? I was trying to see if I could fit a chainmail set with a gambeson that is a little bit of a lighter make, so that it wouldn't require so much of a heft to carry around.
Yeah, that's a pretty common modification we do to chainmail. It gets pretty heavy. I was watching you work on those shoes. You seem pretty skilled with the hammer. You're willing to help with a little bit more, we might be able to do that for free.
Sure, I wouldn't mind lending my skills in the shop.
Alright, if you guys are ever in Newberry, swing by the On It Smithing House, and there's a flat 10% discount for everybody in the party.
Sweet.
Sounds more than fair.
That's quite the gracious offer.
And I've got that notated in my notes for you guys as well.
Okay. That is good.
All right, and with that, she rounds up her assistant and her husband, and they begin to depart, turning back once they get a little ways away and waving to you guys before disappearing through the tunnel.
Hey. Thank goodness he didn't remember the fire.
Oh, I was very tempted to say something about it.
It would have been rather unfortunate for us. Good thing that the spider's venom had paralyzed or even knocked him out.
Yeah, it is a pretty good thing that he essentially got Frodo'd from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
He should probably see a physician.
Probably healed up. He'll be okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, I can give him a quick once over once we come back to the blacksmiths.
Thanks. Hopefully he
I'm
hasn't
a
turned
healer, Whitaker.
Yes, but do you know anything about venoms? I am a druid after all. I know these things of animals.
I don't know, do I?
Yes.
Let's find out.
Anya, I would resort to Whitaker's expertise here. I'm sure that he has spent lots of time with herbs and poisons.
Many, many, many years.
Yeah, the classic mushroom hugger.
Mushroom hugger, you
Slurs
say?
now? Slurs?
Nero kind
He's
of
a druid.
circles back. Like, why you guys are bickering? You two stop jumping the little girl. Like, you're adults.
Of course I would never do something.
My
No.
hero, Nero.
Thatcher, on the other hand.
All right, so you guys begin your morning trek by continuing following the supply caravans, the supply caravan tunnels that led out of the city in the first place. You guys continue about your way. The side of the city is long gone, and for the first time in many of your lives, you get to see the Underdark for what it truly is. Vibrant, glowing mushrooms line the edge of the cavern, and as you walk along, you swear some of these bitter mushrooms seem to turn ever so slightly as if they're watching you. But every time you turn to try and catch them, they are as still as a undisturbed puddle. A thick moss coats the damp walls and parts of the ceiling. You have something to add?
No, go ahead.
Following the map, it points you to a medium-sized tunnel on the far side of the expanse coming out of Newberry. Do you guys follow that, or do you stop in Newberry first?
I think the plan is to talk to the Newberry guards before we head on.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I'm going to be tapping rhythmically on Thatcher's metal bits on his arm. I'm going to say, Thatcher, I swear that mushroom was just turned the other way.
Thatcher will pipe up. I don't know. This is the first time I've been this far outside of the city.
Would I know something about it if I use a nature roll?
Yeah.
20?
All right. With that, you would know that there are colonies of living mushrooms. They're pretty friendly for the most part. As long as you leave they almost herd like farmers. They grow other mushrooms, and occasionally those mushrooms will turn into more of the mushroom folk. Otherwise, they're kind of like druidic in nature.
I see. Well, I'm going to give the mushrooms a wave because I know what they are. And then I'm going to turn back to Thatcher and Anya. And I'm like, yes, you were correct. They are living beings. Sometimes they might actually be people like us. They grow other mushrooms and they grow more of their families through these mushrooms as well.
How interesting.
But be warned, they are very friendly. But just like any other race, provoke them too much and they might attack.
You heard that, Thatcher? Maybe they could grow you a new arm or two.
Does not compute.
Who's going to talk to the guards once we get to the gate?
I guess any of us, me, Nero, or Harad, could do it.
Quick question.
Sorry, boys, I got distracted. John sent me some memes.
Ooh,
Oh, my bad.
primetime memes.
Where on the map are we seeing these mushrooms so we can make note of it? Or is it not particular area?
No, I just think it was just lining the cave walls as we were going through it to go to Newberry.
I will say a little green thing that I just drew is where you guys saw the mushrooms at.
Sweet.
Are you guys down for a quick little recess so I can go take my dog out?
Yeah, I'm
Just
fine with that.
No.
No.
Yes.
Just Alor, no, fuck you.
Alright, I'll be back shortly.
Well, I'm assuming Anya would have the highest persuasion out of all of us.
I have pretty good charisma.
You don't
No,
know.
my cleric is a charisma, constitution, and wisdom based.
Ah, I see, I see.
Actually, never mind. No, I don't think I'm the best. I just have it.
Well, are you higher
I
than...
would say-
Would you say you're higher than 15?
I mean, that's my persuasion roll. Then persuasion, insight's better than persuasion. How's your animal handling?
Let me check. It is a +4.
I have a +6.
But I do have persuasion. I do have I am skilled in persuasion, performance, nature, survival, and deception, and acrobatics.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a liar.
What do you have in your persuasion?
I have a +4. I am
Okay.
I am quite skilled.
You should be the talker.
Okay, I don't mind doing the talking.
Yeah. Make sure you don't use your butchered phrases.
Hey man,
Refuse them.
hey,
Because it's a lot of
sometimes
character.
sometimes confusion works.
But the spell confusion works. But what you're saying is nonsense.
Hey, it confused you.
Yeah, that makes me like not want to like you.
It doesn't matter.
And we want these people to like us so we can get what we want from them.
Look, over time, being secluded and locked in this darkness, phrases and mannerisms can change. Could be some pretty weird stuff people says.
Or it could be I'm just saying it way back when it was new. Phrases do change over time.
Yeah, but not
The
I like
druidic
it.
way.
Exactly. Isn't there like a certain character that always says the fucking phrases wrong?
I think there's a Bethesda game. I can't remember. I believe it's a Bethesda game that's like that. There's like one very obscured character.
I was gonna say, since Wittick is a druid and you speak druidic, we could interpret you saying all of these things like strangely as you lacing druidic into your
Yeah,
into your
that-
speech.
Yeah, I think that'd be a fun idea.
I
Like a
don't
nap.
believe him. He dresses too nice.
Just because I dress too nice does not mean I'm not a druid.
Doesn't mean you're not a druid of the old. You're just a modern druid. Gen Z.
Gen Z druid.
Gen Z druid. What am I going? I'm going to start saying skibidi toilet and shit.
Whittaker's got the low taper fade, dude.
Hey man, you know what? You don't like the low taper fade?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Come on, look at that fade. That fade looks nice.
Now we gotta Photoshop a low taper fade on the Whittaker.
I don't know who's cutting Whittaker's hair, but
It's
they must have some pretty serious equipment.
Hey man, like I said, you want quality, you pay for it.
We got like fucking mage barbers in here.
Hey, you don't know. This is all Undead's specialty.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that, by the way.
you're gonna give me a tapered fade.
It's,
What's
Low
my
taper
specialty?
fade.
it's the Stanley Barber from Thor. All the gas moans. He's like, please don't cut my hair.
What's my specialty, nerds?
They're talking about how I got like a nice tapered fade on my character.
It's because he's a Gen Z druid.
Yeah, apparently.
How is that my specialty though?
Oh, we're talking about somebody said something about mage barbers. I'm like, it's up
I feel
to
like
him if
his
he
face
wants.
so tight and his haircut so nice. It's hard for it to not be magic in this kind of setting.
Got unseen servants. Just give him a nice taper.
Yeah.
Hey man, oh, my suit's made out of perfectly good spider silk. With the finest leather shoes and belt. And a nice ornamental cane.
See, that doesn't even sound like a druidable. That's a Gen Z druid right there.
He's the hipster
The
druid.
hipster druid. It's
He's
not
trying to say like the old sayings, but when he say it, it's just straight cringe.
Alrighty, so coming up to Newberry, you guys are stopped by the town guard, and they ask what your business is.
We're looking for some goblins. You see any?
We saw a few come through the other day. Like it might have been a scouting party or something.
I'm
What
gonna
do you ask?
Why didn't y'all do anything about it? They attacked Sanctuary.
He's gonna look down at Anya.
I'm on top of Thatcher's shoulders.
He's gonna
True.
look up at Anya and go, does First Sanctuary not have their own guards?
We do, but if they came past you guys, I mean, y'all couldn't have done something?
I'm gonna tell her to shush right now. And I'm like,
Okay. This is getting out of hand, you guys.
I'm telling her to
sorry
shush.
about it. Sorry,
I'll-
our little
I'll-
friend. Anya, please stop. Just stop. You're making things worse.
I look
Last
defeated.
thing I'm gonna add, little girl, is First Sanctuary doesn't pay us. Newberry pays us. Newberry wanted us to deal with the goblins on the way to First Sanctuary. The mayor would have told us.
I'm gonna tap on Thatcher's shoulders a little bit and say underneath my breath, what kind of do-gooders you are.
they're not
That's your
do-gooders.
key.
They're mercenaries. They're hired guards for this lovely city.
Listen. This is getting out of hand. We're sorry for our little compatriot here. Kind of babysitting her at the moment. Our business with Newberry is we are dealing with the goblin camp that's near Newsbury, and we're just hoping to get in so we can acquire some information. And because the First Sanctuary has dispatched us to take care of the little goblin problem.
And obviously y'all have
This man
information.
knows how to talk to a guard. We saw the goblin scouting party come from the northeast of Newberry. I think they were stationed somewhere by the reservoir that the river runs into, if I had to guess.
I'm gonna pull out the map. Like, well, we marked it over here. Do you think it's in this little section? I'm gonna show them where we put the X on our map.
If I was setting up a camp, that's where I would set up at.
And you mentioned a scouting party. Do you remember how many goblins there were in this scouting party?
Maybe 10.
Hmm. Quite a decent amount of them.
We can take them.
You lost your talking privileges. Shush.
Just look down at the top of Thatcher's head.
You guys said First Sanctuary was attacked?
Yes,
Yeah.
there was heavy casualties during their raid.
Yeah, but the
Tell you
weirdest part of all this is if they came all the way from here just to attack the First Sanctuary, there has to be a reason behind it.
Yeah, to think they did
How'd
attack
they get
their...
past the gate?
That is true.
We don't know. We asked the guards. The guards said they never saw any scouting parties, so I don't know if it was an inside job or they had a different route go around past the gate unnoticed. But yeah, if they're always like near Newsbury and they come into the first light just to cause some casualties, don't really know what they wanted. They just killed a whole bunch of innocent people and just fled.
Well, I thank you guys for bringing this news to me. I'll make sure to report it to the watch captain. And I am sorry that you guys got attacked.
So is nature. The big fishes always got to eat the little fishes.
You guys gotta understand, there's not very many of us guarding Newberry, and if we were to engage an enemy and lose even one of us, it would be to the detriment of Newberry itself.
Yes, I would agree. So if you believe you guys are going to be losing, I should just make a run for it to where we came from.
Right. Well, thank you for the information. It was very helpful. We'll take this and what?
Don't forget. We were supposed to ask if anything else is going on around here.
All right, a little compatriot does raise a point. Is there anything else we should know about that's going on around here? Maybe we're gonna assist in any type of way.
That would be. You guys haven't been in Newberry recently, have you?
No.
No.
First time.
Well, once you enter, look for the town center. There will be a help board that we've got stuff listed on if anything does need help. Other than that, I don't think anything. I do think there was a shipment of weapons and armor that came down the river, though. That might be worth checking out.
See. Well, maybe we should
Lost
look at
shipment?
this.
What was that?
If it came down the river, it wouldn't be a lost shipment. It would be a shipment.
Well, why tell us about it if it ain't lost?
But that's how they get their supplies. Is they send it down the river. This is the end of the river.
Wasn't a lost shipment. We just anybody that comes through, we're kind of the de facto shipping lane for the first sanctuary all the way to Eteros. So we see a fair bit of bits and bobs, but most people are after weapons and armors in this day and age.
Well, I think we should look at this notice board. Maybe we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone.
True. Well, again, guards, thank you for the information. I'll reach out and shake both their hands one at a time. We're gonna go ahead and head on in and give it a look, okay?
Alrighty, head on in. Let's we'll get the gate for you.
Absolutely.
As we head in, I'm going to look to the rest of the group and I say, at least they were good for something.
I respect your fire, little girl. There's a time and a place, to give people shit, and that's not the guards. That's preventing us from going into the city.
I swear, you need to learn some manners, young lady.
Manners. If they deserve respect, I'll give it to them.
Well, since we're here, I guess I'll take me and Harad. We'll go see if there's a general store to buy some chests and cards.
I'm going to take Thatcher to the square.
Nero, would you like to come with us? Chests and cards might not be your thing, but maybe we could find something else.
No, it's fine. I'll head to the help board, maybe ask around.
Okay, excellent.
We'll be back in a few.
Meet back here within the hour, no later.
Oh, I'm sure it won't take us that long to get to look for cards and a little border chest.
I'm back in a second to grab something.
Yep.
That wasn't for you. I'll point at Anya as I was walking away. It's for her because I know she's gonna get distracted.
I want to look at Thatcher and I'll be like, you listen to what he said. If you must be here either from an hour from now or sooner. Don't let her trick you to staying in later. If you see any trouble, you take her and you bring her back here, and then you tell us.
If we have time, I'd like to go to the temple before we head to the goblin camp.
You have an hour. And I'm going to start whistling and twiddling my cane as I go look for a general store.
Crackhead cat.
I will say this: we got our first bromance going on. It's Whitaker and Hernandez.
It's Harad.
Too late, bruh. I'm committed to this bit. I'm never gonna get his name right. I'm gonna go through all the entire alphabet. I'm gonna skip H though. Is that
Alright, sorry about the I'm back.
Yeah. So the group is splitting. Two of us are heading to find a chessboard and playing cards. Thatcher and Anya are gonna go to the temple and look around. And
We're gonna go with Nero first to the quest board.
Yes, Nero can activate first.
Alrighty, at the quest board, there's a bounty, and it is 150 gold pieces for proof of kill against the 8-legged matriarch and her brood.
Do we even know who the matriarch is?
Assuming it's a spider.
It is a giant spider.
From what you know.
Kill one.
Right. I will snatch that from the board and shove it into Thatcher's backpack.
You know, Anya, he's not your mule. Don't treat him as such.
He likes helping, isn't that right, Thatcher?
I don't mind it too much.
Just not Thatcher. I don't know.
We're bonding, okay?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Outside
Fine.
the matriarch,
Directive unclear. Drop Anya into the river.
hit her with a spine buster, Thatcher. Any quest or about the shipment on this board?
I don't know what you guys are obsessing over the shipment. It's just I was letting you know that there is a fresh shipment of armament.
Yeah, there was
okay.
never a lost shipment. That's why I was saying it's a shipment that they use to come down here. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, stuff coming down the river is completely normal. That's how they get their goods in.
All right, so I'm gonna pull out a Molotov and hit the shipment, so they have to put up a quest board. Well, this anarchist. No, I'm just playing.
Would I know anything about this
We'll start.
broodmother?
Yeah.
Mr. Oracle?
I'll
Yeah,
start
here.
whichever one you want.
About the broodmother. Would I know anything about that?
Yeah, give me a nature check or a history check.
Okay, let's see. What's the best option here, boys? Let's see.
Could I roll a history?
You could do it as well. Whoever gets the highest. So is it nature or history?
Yeah, whichever one.
I'll do nature. Ooh, that was not good.
You okay?
Off the top of both of your guys' heads, you can't exactly recall anything. The only thing you can remember is that to the west of Newberry, you heard rumors that she might have set up a nest there.
It
What
rings.
rumors?
It rings the top of my head about this. I heard rumors that she laid a lair not too far from here. I believe it's somewhere in the west.
Wait, back up. Were you guys with us, or didn't you leave?
I don't know. He said we're going to the.
confused.
I was confused too when we said
You said you was going to the shop to buy some cards, but all of a sudden you just
I don't
right
know.
next to us.
I don't know. Anya's.
Whenever I was said that we're going with Nero, I meant me and Thatcher are going to go with Nero first before going to the temple.
Okay, sorry. I don't know this yet. I was confused. I thought we were stopping there for. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I got confused. Okay, I don't know none of this yet.
See, a god is in every scenario.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I got confused.
Maybe we already killed this one, and we can just go back and get one of the legs from those spiders, from that spider nest, Nero.
Yeah, but we'll probably have to do that after we take care of the goblins. Right now, they're just rotting corpse in there.
There is a couple of more things on the quest board.
All right, just give me 2 of them.
Yeah.
Shipments from the mine have stopped. They've been delayed.
Mine?
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you which mine.
Last warning.
The shipment from the Rotten Luck mines is delayed.
Oh.
It's 20 gold to either deliver the shipment or get it back on track.
All right, and what's the next one?
And the wizard inside of the tower at Newberry is offering rewards for living magical creatures.
What if it's druid? We can sell him.
He's
You better take Thatcher and do it. Got about 30 minutes left.
I kind of spur my ankles into Thatcher's sides, and I say, "Onward to the temple."
He's not a mule, Anya. Stop it.
God damn, she's treating him like a horse. God.
Be safe, Hero. Don't steal anything. And if something happens, we have the whistle stones.
Don't steal anything.
Oh,
Crazy.
she is absolutely
California.
stealing so much shit.
I'm not. You know, we could just skim through the part what Nero's gonna do. What I'm gonna do for like the next 30 minutes is I'm gonna go around asking information about the goblet cap, and after I get probably like some generic answer, I'm probably gonna start asking if they seem like an elven woman with like silver hair, about 5'4", come by here by any chance.
Okie dokie, we'll get to that. I'll probably message you that information about the elven woman afterward.
All right,
And
absolutely.
I'm not trying to do anything particular at the temple either. Just a quick prayer for the party and to meet the resident cleric of Newberry.
Maybe we would instead of trying to find. Gotta type out this quest so I remember to actually write it out.
Yeah, we're just trying to get cards and a chessboard.
Yeah, nothing exciting.
The priest's name needs to be John Newsbury. I accept nothing less.
Why John?
Like John
Smith?
Warhammer.
That could work too.
James Workshop.
There you go.
Jim
James
Prayer.
collected all the workshops, 40,000 workshops, and 40,000 hammers.
They need that. Like their first
Alrighty.
name needs to be generic, and their last name to be what their profession is. Like
Charlie, I hope you understand how much stupid effort I'm putting into this this dumbass low taper fade.
Oh, are you actually doing? I didn't think you're actually doing it.
Damn right I'm doing it.
Yeah, he's doing it, boys.
So, Herod and Whitaker come to the market square. All sorts of goods can be seen available for purchase. What are you guys looking for? You said dragon chest and some cards.
Yeah, some playing cards. If there is any nicer variants, then Whitaker would pay a little bit extra for them. But if not, then you'll just pay whatever price the thing says.
All right, there is a game market stall where you can find a marble and onyx pieces to the dragon chest set, along with a obsidian and marble chessboard itself. That he says, this is the nicest that I offer for a dragon chest set.
And how much are you willing to part with it?
How does 5 gold pieces sound?
It sounds perfectly fine with me. Do you have any playing cards by chance?
We actually have a really cool set that the local smith made, where it has gold inlays on all the cards.
Oh, and how much is that?
That is 2 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll pay you your gold for this lovely set of both.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. So I'm just gonna put dragon chest and thing into my box.
All right, is there anything else you guys are trying to do in Newberry?
Yeah, I'm about to text you.
Oh, he's about to commit war crimes.
What are you about to do?
Thatcher the mule.
You want me to just pull you into a second voice channel?
No, it's real simple.
No, do it, do it.
I'm going to secretly burn down this church.
Zach, what do you mean you want me to tell you how many African Americans there are in this city?
God damn.
That.
Damn, don't tell him I'm trying to pull a red wedding.
I guess I'm gonna have to kill on you guys. It's getting out of hand.
Hey, I'm perfectly fine with it.
The last thing this Underdark need is a little Hitler being born.
Okay, and I got our fancy cards and things. I'm gonna show Harad and ask him, what do these look lovely, no?
Well, of course. I'm afraid that, since we're going to be on the road, the nicer pieces might take a little bit of wear and tear, but who knows, maybe I can pick up some tools sometime and see if I can repair them.
Oh, I'm sure everything will be fine. Plus,
Maybe there's a wizard somewhere that can mend them if they get broken.
yes, but such nice things should always be used. It will be a shame to just stick them on a shelf and just used for eye candy.
Especially since you've already purchased them. It'd be a shame not to play with.
Absolutely, you always gotta break them in. I'm sure the next time we are able to rest, we can play a quick game.
Of course.
Zach has asked for 7 GP from the party gold.
Who's holding all the gold? I don't think we designated somebody to hold that gold.
I also don't know how much we have in the pile.
I believe that he said 10 gold per person is in the in the sack.
Has anybody wrote down our gold stuff for the group gold?
I believe I did, but I don't see my sheet, my note sheet.
Whoever suggested it needs to keep track of it, because I just took my share.
Yeah, I didn't take my share.
I didn't take my share. I had my own gold. I know that.
Just took my share of the gold we found.
So
But whenever we start getting loot and stuff, let's just put that towards the
Right?
group gold, and for quests, let's split it up between the party.
I'm fine
or
with
personal
that. It's
gold.
just I did write it down, but I don't see my notes.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for too, because I thought we had a note thing.
I did put it, but I don't see. It's not in the journal tab.
We'll just retcon it, Ian, saying you asked me and I just gave it to you.
Yeah, you can hold the gold sack.
Well, if we each got 10 a piece, do we all just want to go ahead and go off of that? for
Yeah,
now?
yeah, we can go off of that.
I think that's
Is that
fine.
cool with you, Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why my notes isn't showing up in the journal. Did they move it in the 2024? Or
Cody, give us a character sheet or a notepad for group treasury.
Yeah, because I remember writing it down, but it doesn't show up.
Please and thank you.
Yes, it'll be
Great
very
oracle.
helpful. Oh, because I don't know if it just didn't save it.
The one time we put our trust in Whitaker, he let us down.
I don't know why it didn't save it. I put everything down and it didn't. I guess the game immediately destroyed my notes.
So you're saying the game is prejudiced?
Probably. It isn't like a nice looking.
Did you put it in the note section on your sheet?
Let me check actually. Let's see. Notes. Lies organizations. No, I think it just deleted it. I don't think it actually did
so
it.
we'll just, like we said, we'll just go off the 10 GP piece.
Yeah, I'll just type it in my notes then, just so it doesn't delete it. Okay, so we agreed 10 gold each. So
Yeah.
minus Nero's, that's 40 gold, right?
Yes.
40 gold.
I'm going to take 10.
Okay, so that's 30 gold. And then I'm going to just type in the... Okay. 30 gold. And then I have my onyx chests and gold playing cards in my inventory. Okay.
Alright.
I think we are good. Okay, so now we know that instead of doing the notes in here, we can just drop. I'll just start making the notes in my player sheet.
Okie dope. Reckon me and Thatcher are gonna go back to the gate.
Same.
Yeah, I don't see any reason for us to stick around the market any longer.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna start making our way back.
Alrighty. Alright, as you guys depart Newberry, are you continuing along the way to the supposed location of the Goblin Camp?
Before we leave, Anya will pull out the 3 pieces of paper from the quest board. Harad, Whitaker, we found a couple of quests I think we would be interested in. One hunting a giant spider, the 8-legged matriarch.
Oh, really? Do you want me to do another nature roll, or do you want to leave with the 10?
You sticking with the 10.
Okay, I'll stick with the 10. It sounds familiar. I gotta think about it more. That name sounds very familiar.
Do you mind if I go ahead and take a roll for it?
Yeah, you can try.
Seven.
No.
Oh, that's weird. That doesn't say Harad.
Yeah?
Oh, just stop trying to metagame. It's Harad right now.
Fernando Soto. What a liar.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on.
Oh, is he gonna change it?
You know what? I'll give this thing a try. I'm actually good in history.
Ignore this roll.
It just replaces Hernan.
Oh, no.
Oh, it didn't change
It
it.
did change it, but what?
Oh, I just see the.
And don't.
Oh, he left.
What?
What does an 18 history check on the 8-legged matriarch gets me?
Oh, I didn't know we could do
Those
history as well. I
layers to
thought
the
it
west.
was
It was history or nature. It was.
actually a pretty good history.
I only did nature because it's the highest stat out of the
Are we
two.
all pretty good at history then?
No, my nature's much higher than my history.
All right, with the 18, if you look to the northwest of Newberry, you'll see the 8-legged matriarch along with a spider icon on the map.
Nice.
That is the exact location of the 8-legged matriarch.
Oh damn! I'm so zoomed in, I didn't even see that.
No
What do you play?
historical figures that were killed by it or feats. Nothing particular interesting in the maybe notations about some adventurers that have attacked it in the past.
Oh, you're asking us that the quest board had all that information? Usually quest
No.
boards have that kind of
I mean, maybe you would have heard of it before or read something about the 8-legged matriarch in the past. Not pulling straight from the quest.
Yeah, it's either like stories or maybe a book he read, tales.
There is a rumor that just last year, the 8-legged matriarch managed to take on a adventuring party of 8 that was sent to kill it. And those people have never been seen since.
Looks like she had her way with 8 adventurers in a party one day. That was last year, by the way.
8 legs, 8 party members.
8-legged freaks.
But What's next?
Oh.
Are the spiders gonna talk?
Hey, you never know. Some
Nero, that
spiders
sounds a
do
little
that.
dangerous.
Oh no, don't kill me. That'd be so cringe.
I'm just an 8-legged matriarch. I only have 8 gold. Please don't.
You're worth 150.
Hey,
Is what we'll tell it when we kill it.
if I fake my death, think you give me some of it?
We only need 1 leg, right?
Yeah, we can ask.
That does say we need proof.
Yeah, we just need a leg.
I was thinking if we were trying to skimp by, we could just go ahead and get some big pieces from the spiders we already killed.
I'm pretty sure our matriarch is way, way bigger than the spiders that we saw.
Hang on. We're not gonna do that. If we're gonna take the job, we're gonna take the job. We're not gonna come back here, swindle them, and they send people, to confirm it or to expand their land, and they still get attacked by this giant spider. They're gonna put a bounty on us.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
so
just saying.
less about the bounty. I'd be more worried about people who would get injured. Potentially could be a mine space. Could be veins of ore, and if they send miners there, they wouldn't be prepared for a spider of that size.
Hey, did you guys know there's a spider dragon in the Vecna Eve of Ruin book?
Yeah,
Shut your mouth.
I was searching.
Nightmare fuel.
I was searching for spider tokens, and I came across it.
Pretty rad.
Yeah,
Yeah, you better
it's
put that
freaky.
creature in this game.
It's freaky as
somewhere.
fuck.
Unfortunately, it's a CR11, so I can't send it against you guys anytime soon.
It could be
Hey,
like
as long as it's in here.
it could be a future fight.
As long as it's in here. Any type of dragon needs to be in this campaign.
It could be
Pronto.
like that one scene from A New Hope where Jabba sends Luke down the shaft to get eaten by the thing.
All right, so after about half an hour of traveling, you guys make it back to that tunnel entrance that leads toward the river. This tunnel is long and dark with no easy way to see how long it goes on for.
That's fine. I got night vision.
I'll have dark vision.
I
I'm
turn
going-
on my lamp.
I will do a little whistle to the rock and raise it up.
All right, as you whistle, the rock lights up. Did you take one of the colored ones or one of the torch ones?
I took a colored one. I just red.
All right. A faint red glow is cast on the tunnel walls.
Can I latch the hooded lantern on the backpack?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that as Go ahead and put it up.
After traveling for what feels like forever, did you have something?
I was going to say to Nero, should you and me give a quick scout?
Oh, we're not close yet.
Oh, he'll just say the
Could
word.
be an ambush. They passed over a smaller town looking specifically for ours. They could be rather intelligent.
You know what? Hernandez, you're right. Go check to see if there's an ambush.
I mean, and you do have a point, Hernan. The guard also questioned about.
It's
Who
her.
are you speaking about?
It's
It's
Hernan. Hernan, man, not Hernand.
Harad, sorry. I have to look down at this paper every single time at both your names. Harad. Excuse me. And the guard also brought up a good point, which we were already thinking. I would have had to go through the gate, so there's got to be another way that they're getting through there.
True.
Yeah, there could be a
Who knows?
secret tunnel.
Who knows? Maybe we travel this tunnel. Maybe we'll find another secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain.
Right back here a little bit.
What are you singing about, Whitaker?
Oh, no, I was singing that out of character.
What's out of character?
Oh my god. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for any dangers actively.
Pretty.
They had to get past my passive perception of 16.
Damn, that's high.
As you guys continue down this tunnel, you start to see signs of a high level of foot traffic. Finally, after what feels like forever, the tunnel begins to open up. What would you guys like to do?
So, go ahead, what about?
I was going to say maybe the lightest foot people should go up ahead to see if there's any goblins, because the floor suggests that a good number of them have been coming in and out of this section.
We don't know if they're goblins yet. They could be just like people feet, regular sized humanoid feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a knee at the tracks, and I'm gonna go examine them to see if they're like if I could discern like from humanoids, average sized humanoids versus goblins.
All right, you want to give me an investigation check?
Absolutely. Woof. 6.
The tunnel floor doesn't give a whole lot of information. Mostly you can just tell that some dust has been kicked up and pushed to the edges of the tunnel.
Crap. Can't tell the difference. Yes, plan B it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and just walk about enough where I am not in the light and like the darkness can just take me. And I'm gonna stealth up ahead.
How tall is this tunnel's?
About 8 feet tall.
Okay, so it wouldn't matter if I were to be climbing on the roof then. So I guess I'll just, for now, stay behind Nero and follow his footsteps.
All right, Nero, the tunnel opens up to a set of cliffs to the left and a footpath down to a clearing from what you can tell so far.
Clearing. Footpath leads to a clearing. Do I see anything out on the ordinary at the clearing?
So you can't see much of the clearing. You guys are coming out onto a cliff, but you can see a footpath that leads down.
Okay.
Go ahead and move you guys there, and I've already reloaded your tokens in where you guys are at.
All I see is fog.
There is a fog over.
Yeah, I see my name, but all I see is the fog.
My apologies, I forgot I set up fog of war on this.
It's a real fog. It looks like worms are dancing with each other.
Is that better?
Much smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I see it.
So the footpath is here.
So you would say that me and Thing are right over here?
Yeah.
I can't move my token. Drop a token.
Also can't move my token.
You just drag and drop, baby. Drag and drop.
Doesn't it?
All right, this is where I take out my kaleidoscope spyglass.
Oh, all the shapes and colors.
All I see is colors.
Right. In the clearing, all sorts of supplies and ramshackle tents can be seen. Several crudely constructed cages can be seen with several different kinds of animals and humanoids in them. Among the count of enemies, there are several dozen goblins, with about half a dozen orcs bossing them around. A few wards also patrol the outskirts and middle of the clearing, and off in the distance you can notice a couple of watchtowers on the far side of the river.
Looks
Where are the
like,
watchtowers? Like over here? These right here?
yeah, these are the towers. And I'm assuming this is a tower over here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to go clean up a mess. What's happening?
We are at a little camp that me and Nero found with towers. What do you think? Do you think we should take out these towers quietly?
If we can.
I'm talking to Nero. Where we left you guys behind.
The best bet would be take out the towers, and that way they can't alert. There might be more around, and we take out the towers. That'll buy us some time to try and clear up the rest that are in camp link. But what the fuck is that?
What do you see?
Something big, something nasty.
Well, don't goblins usually hang around trolls?
Orcs.
Ooh.
Maybe, but I don't believe that's an orc. Could be an orc. I'm too far away to see.
Yeah, we didn't really get the nicest spyglass.
1,000 gold spyglass would have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kaleidoscope is not giving me any read. Just colors.
Well,
Oh no, it's blue.
Can you read its aura?
read its aura. My God. Well,
Angry. So red.
well, if you want, you and me can come along this way. I can transform into a giant spider, and I can probably climb up one of the towers while you climb up the other one. You can probably take them out pretty easily.
And it's probably best not to go by ourselves. Which
Yeah, that's true. Maybe some backup. But I don't know if they're going to be as stealthy as us.
I think we've
it's still nice to have them on alert just in case something goes down.
Yeah, we should go back and let them know.
Yes. And kind of crouch down and wade my way back into the tunnel.
And I follow his lead.
Don't worry, guys. It's just Whitaker's ugly face. As we come back, I'm going to form the group, the unknowns, about what's going on, what we saw. Goblin camp. Looks like they have watchtowers. And try to go over the best way to try and tackle this situation.
well, I mean, haven't we already achieved our goal here? We were just to ascertain where, really? See what their movements were.
There are quite a few of them, and is there quite a few of them? Could you guys tell?
Nero had the spyglass. I couldn't really see that far.
You guys didn't have the spyglass on one eye each, sharing it.
I trust Nero's judgment.
It's not binoculars.
That's the problem.
There's
What?
quite a handful of them, but we know there's watchtowers. If we do tackle it, the watchtowers need to, go down first. But if you guys want to leave it here, that's fine. We can go back and let them know.
So, just from what you guys can see, there are 9 goblins, a orc, 3 wards, and a unknown, very large fellow.
Hmm. Unknown, very large fellow. Does anybody speak Goblin?
Yes, I do.
I would be interested in handling this without unnecessary bloodshed, seeing as how we are a little unprepared.
Would everybody know, like, would all the civilizations know if goblins can be reasoned with, or are they, like, just bloodthirsty?
That is a great question.
There are rumors that some goblin tribes can be reasoned with. But a safe assumption would be that this one is set upon a certain mission.
So bloodshed is pretty likely then.
Very few things are inherently evil.
Yeah, but it seems in this case, what we seen, it seems like these guys can't be reasoned with, because if they're willing to go out of their territory to attack the first sanctuary for unknown reasons and killing some people with no remorse, does that sound like a creatures that can be reasoned with?
That not necessarily, but maybe if there's something else behind it. Like you said yourself, there's an unknown reason. Anya's gonna tap on the top of Thatcher's head a little bit and say, "How about a new idea? You think you can get one of those little goblins back here without the rest of them noticing?"
Would you kidnap a cop?
Come on, little buddy, I got gold for you.
Yeah, what if we speak Goblin, right? One of us does, and I'm sure they speak Common too, or at least understand it.
They got wargs. I'm pretty sure they'll send the wargs at this to find out what was making that noise before they show up.
Thatcher will chime in. My armor is pretty noisy, and I don't think that I could sneak in and get out safely.
Yeah, I'd say the best bet
Myself also.
the best bet would be either me and Nero to do it, but from what Nero says, I don't think that's quite a good idea with the numbers.
It's just idea. Maybe we could, if we managed it, we wouldn't have to attack the whole place, but we also would go back with a little bit more information if we could get anything out of them.
I feel like anything we do is going to lead to a fight. And if it does lead a fight, maybe we can spare one. But other than that, we either take the information that we have and go back to the first sanctuary, or we deal with the situation and see if we can fortify the first sanctuary if they indeed try to attack it again.
I feel like no matter what we do to fortify it, if the goblins have a way to get past the gate that we don't know about, and we try to come here and confront them, that just leaves sanctuary wide open. So we need to figure out how to solve this situation here, because right now it's almost a no-win if we're looking to take care of them, unless we manage to do it just us 5. I have confidence in us, and I'll follow you in there to do it, but we need to be realistic a little bit.
So I'm not trying to stick my neck out if I don't have to. I'm just saying, if we run, take the information we got, let them know, hey, definitely something shady going on over here. They could be preparing something we don't know about. You're right, they could attack First Light and completely wash them, because he wasn't prepared the first time. Everything's in disarray as it is. The second time they come around, probably the first sanctuary is going to get wiped out. So we have choices. We need to still our resolve now. Look at Harad. I'm pretty sure, 99% sure, it can't be reasoned with. But I'm open to, knocking out one and, interrogating.
I would agree with Nero. Knowledge is power.
Is there potential for us to, during the fight, if we see the odds turn in favor, perhaps negotiate a surrender with them?
I don't believe goblins are the one to take mercy on people that try to attack them.
Listen, Harad, this is a life of a mercenary, adventurer, whatever you want to call us. Sometimes.
Not a mercenary,
Then why are you here?
because we needed somebody, and a cobbler is what they got.
Well, I'm gonna
You're
let
good
you
with
know.
a hammer.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Hernandez. This is the life of a mercenary. Sometimes you're gonna have to make hard decisions, and people are gonna have to. Creatures are gonna have to die. This is a survival mode right now.
I would agree with Nero. I say we bring back the knowledge of what we gathered.
Anya, Thatcher?
I think we need a little bit more. I don't know if they can be reasoned with or not, but if they're smart enough to get around the gate, they're smart enough to be talked to.
Like I said, true, but I think at the same time we don't know who's controlling them, or if this is something part, or if they're doing it, they have to be doing it for a reason. But there's some strings to be, puppeteering these goblins.
Well, there's an orc down there. They're a little bit smarter, aren't they? And you said another bigger thing.
Yeah, something big, scary. I don't think that's going to be reasoned with. I think they have the orders, and if they don't do it, whoever is in charge will kill them. So they probably are in flight or survival mode too.
I'm just afraid that maybe by the time we get back, something bad might have already happened.
That's the
What if
big
we
question.
target their leader?
We don't know who their leaders, so they're goblins, orcs, and this giant thing.
You said that there was only one orc, right, Nero? At least
Yeah.
as far as we could see.
It seems to be one orc and one giant thing. It's really hard to tell to see if the orc is in charge or is that giant thing that's just looking at them is in charge. We don't know. And if I do want to know, I would have to get closer, and if I'm spotted, I'm most likely dead.
Do they have fires?
There's a few campfires.
They have a few campfires going on.
At the very least, I could rely on one of you to get me close without me tripping over my own feet. But I don't like leaving hostile targets here, as much as I dislike calling them, to give them the opportunity to attack Newbury or any of the other towns, especially since they have such close access to the river.
Well, if we give Newbury their information and then we go back to where we were told to come back after retrieving information about it, it'll be a lot better than the last time.
Thatcher will chime in. We only know their numbers. We don't necessarily know their next target.
That's right, they could be going to the other town. And we certainly wouldn't be able to beat them.
Yeah, so are we in agreement? Are we taking what we have and trying to form Newsbury First Sanctuary, or are we dealing with the problem? The decision needs to be made now.
Honestly, I don't really want to confront this big of a group. That's why I brought up just getting one. So it's either still, for me, just getting one or going straight back and maybe letting the guards at Newberry know along the way.
Based on what we heard from them, I doubt that they would be able to do anything about it.
I have a question.
Well, at least they would be aware during, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, how tall are these walls? Is this settlement like surrounded by walls?
No, it is all open.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe I could transform into something that can stick to a wall and try to listen, but it doesn't seem to be. They don't seem to be around any walls for me to do such a thing. Well, I'm in agreement with Nero. I think we should go back and deliver this information like we were told to do.
I will note that this tent seems more ornate than all the others.
Which tent? That one. Well, Nero, was there any tents that looked off to you?
What are you asking me? You was there too.
I wasn't looking through the spyglass. You were.
Okay. I think the scales are leaning more towards us just going straight back. And
Wait, I have one more to make, but if it is not logical after this, I will agree. Any information that we bring back, other than their numbers, would be pointless in 2 days' time, since they could have moved in any direction since then. Maybe we could go back to Newbury and try to organize a force to handle this. We could reason with the mayor.
Didn't you say Newberry's barely had any force to deal with it?
They had something. They had, as you put it yourself, mercenaries.
I don't think they're going to leave the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
True.
they have like a few soldiers, and the only few soldiers they have is guarding Newsbury, I don't think they're gonna relieve it for a goblin camp that's like a couple of
This goblin camp almost destroyed First Sanctuary.
right. And
And this is right outside of their wall.
I don't remember if you, sorry, Hernandez. Anya did point out to him why they didn't do anything, and they basically said the mayor didn't tell them to do anything at all. So they seen this goblin camp and chose not to do anything.
They saw the party moving past. That's why I say that we should petition them. If we're going to pass through Newbury anyways on a First Sanctuary, it would be worth speaking to him about it.
It is worth a try.
We could also see if the mayor could petition some extra help from Eteros. Thatcher would chime in.
The place that they trade with.
Yes, the river is quite quick, from what I heard.
Like I said, it needs to be a group consensus. I'm not gonna lead us to our deaths. Right now we're half and half. We need to agree on something. Each second wasted here is them preparing for their next strike.
Well, let's leave and stop by Newberry, since it's on the way anyways, and then we'll head straight back to Sanctuary. But that bigger tent, if you want to try to sneak in and
Oh yeah, send me in there to the unknown. I like it. I love it.
We could,
sarcasm?
we could wait till they fall asleep. Even goblins have to sleep at some point.
True.
That's very true, Thatcher.
Don't side with her, Thatcher. She's been using you as a mule this entire time.
It is a good idea, though. They do have to sleep.
Yeah, but if they go to sleep, they might go to sleep in the big tent.
Well, it looks like the big tent is used for one person. And
Yeah,
unless-
how about we'll wait, watch them, see what they do when nightfall comes. I will try, I quote, to get in that tent. But if it looks like they're all sleeping in there, we're gonna head back.
Yeah, we'll bug out.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to keep eyes over it for a little bit before we leave.
It seems fair.
Undead, if I were to, say, lay down prone here, would they notice me, or standing back over here would be better?
All the mushrooms and stuff actually provide pretty decent cover if you were to get low.
Okay.
And the none of the goblins or anything is really on high alert. They seem to be pretty content in this little camp, almost like they've been here a while and haven't been bothered by anything.
Okay. I'm going to nudge Nero to this cliff space over here that seems to be a lot closer to that big tent that we could use to scout it from a distance.
Derek kind of takes a deep breath. I can't believe I'm about to risk my life for a bunch of idiots, but whatever. What's new?
And not that I'm trying to railroad you guys into any one decision, but I will say, since you guys have a druid, I'll allow like nature and survival checks to try to find herbs that could be turned into poison. You could sneak somebody in and poison their food supply before they go to bed as well. You don't have to engage with the goblin camp. I will also let you know that if you do engage with the goblin camp, they will not kill you, they will take you prisoner.
Oh, poison.
Do that, we can still save you, Nero, if you get caught.
Well, I guess for the meantime, if we are waiting, I could use my nature skills to see if I can find anything useful.
Talk to the mushrooms. Mushroom boy.
How many nature checks do you want to give me?
Actually, going through my inventory, I don't know why, but I randomly did buy a vial of poison.
Oh, did you?
I said, "Oh, I'm a rogue. I just need a vial of poison. I'm probably never gonna use it." But
Oh, okay, well, I can always mix some more. So I guess I'll do it a nature. How many nature checks do you want me to give to find like herbs?
I'll give you 3 since you guys are going to be here a while.
Okay, so 7, 18, and 15. Do I find anything juicy?
You will find plenty of herbs that are not conducive to living
Okay, so,
if ingested.
okay. Would I have time to make how many poisons can I make?
I'll give you 3.
Okay. I'll drop myself 3 poison.
they look like they got barrels of ale here. Just straight meat. Penis.
All right. You guys would like, I will mark potential targets for you guys to get.
1, 2.
Playing some Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, that's all. Nero, I was able to make 3 poison potions. So you want to split it in between us so we each have 2?
You can give me one.
Okay, you are given a potion of poison.
Just a basic potion.
Yep.
Where's the drought poison?
Okay. So, I guess since we're doing this, I will remove my token and place this token instead, and I'm gonna be sneaky.
Oh shit! You couldn't warn me. Fucking hate spiders.
I'm sorry, but it's the only thing that can climb down walls nicely.
All right, I guess it's a mission. Getting out the herd. I'm gonna wait an hour. Well, how dark is it? It's pretty dark down here.
I'd say so.
It's fairly dark except for right by the campfires.
Okay, so yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a stealth check, and I'm gonna start trying to slowly climb down.
I have to use my spider stuff now, so I'll have to use its stealth score, which it has expertise in.
21 for your boy.
19 for your boy, and I don't know why it whispered, but I got 19 for you.
All right, you guys are good.
Okay, and I have spider climb since I'm a spider, so I'd say I'm able to easily get down here.
All right. I'll say Nero can also get down pretty easy, seeing as how you could catch him if need be.
Yep. So with my movement, I have 40 feet of movement. So
When you shoot the web from your ass, does it whip like Spider-Man?
absolutely thwips. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna attempt to poison these two food supplies. Would it be one potion for each, or is it one for the set?
We can do one for the set. We'll count where you're at as one, where Nero's at with one, up north of you as one, and to the northeast as another. So 4 potentials.
Okay, so these two are poisoned. Do we have to do another stealth check before we move on, or is our 19 and 21 good to just move around until you tell us to make another one?
Do another one as you guys get ready to go further into the camp.
13.
16 for your boy.
How far can I cast guidance?
Does guidance have a verbal component?
Oh, it does.
Hey Nero, I got you.
Yeah, it's
Like
like that,
whisper
the top of your lungs with your squeaky voice.
You got it, spider boy.
Okay, well, I'm going to just move sneakily behind the tent to reach over here.
So give me a second. We didn't need to go to bed, so I'm changing the count.
Okay.
Not gonna lie. How about this 10?
Would you say that my spider silk that I was using to help stabilize myself would still be on this cliff?
Sure.
Okay, so you can use that to get back up easier.
You won't
Nero,
go in
if
the
you
tent.
wanna take a quick peek.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a peek.
Give me another stealth check.
I'm about that life. I got that OCD.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to poison the last.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy, get that shit done.
All right, Nero, you managed to silently lift the bat flap up far enough that you could peek your head in. And as you take a look around, there is nobody inside of it. There seems to be a central table that's got some maps and some parchment on it.
No, we had a plan, but I'm going in there. I'm gonna drop down to my stomach and I'm gonna slither on in there like I'm a snake.
Metal Gear.
This must be the war table.
Okay, well, I believe I'm done with my poison of this food as well.
Alrighty.
And I'm just going to keep an eye out to see if anybody's going to come close to this tent so I can warn Nero.
Alright, Nero, are you checking out the table?
I'm checking out the table.
You see a map similar to the map that I've been showing you guys, along with
Ooh, Goblin Orders.
God Emperor Ableloth.
I wonder who this Ableloth fella is. Phase 1.
Okay, I'm gonna take that letter, neatly folded, stuff it into my studded leather vest. Anything else of a note on this table?
there is a peculiar pendant.
Shit.
That catches your eye.
Well, since it looks familiar to me, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it, put it in my pocket. I'll examine it later.
That what you owe no one.
I read the last one. Phase 3.
Yeah, I read phase 3 as well.
Yep.
Would Nero know where their tunnel is marked on their map?
I was just about to ask that.
Yes, you will see a blue circle that says tunnel. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm putting it on the world map.
Yeah, that's all pretty
Sure.
good.
Yeah, I was gonna steal their map, but they're gonna be high alert when they come in here and realize their map is gone. So I'm just gonna take out my map and try to copy their map onto my map.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good idea. If they know that somebody took it, they're gonna immediately change their plans.
Big brain.
And then once there's nothing else of note, I'm gonna slither my way back out the way I came. Look around.
Alrighty. You seem to be in the OK.
You just see a giant spider on the other side of the tent.
I should have made one of you guys take common sign language for shit like this.
I know common sign language.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with the common sign language. I said, I got information. Let's head back.
I'm gonna nod because I can't do it with 8 legs, but I'm gonna nod in response and follow you this way.
No fingers. Which
Okay. I'm going to use my spider climb to easily climb up and use my spiderness to repel you back upwards as you hold on to the silk.
He's whipping me. I say in common sign language since I can't scream.
Okay, and I'm going to pull you up. And I'm also going to do what orb weavers do and eat the what's it called? The silk.
The web.
Yeah.
I'm snack for later.
Well, that, and it's also to make sure that they know that nothing was here as well.
Alrighty, are you guys stay until daybreak to see how good you guys did at poisoning the camp?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I want to see the show. And also, I guess I should change back into myself.
Did y'all find anything while you were down there?
No,
No,
not at all.
but we did poison them.
Yes, I did find something. That was a little joke. And I pull out the letter and pull out my map that I copied. I try to, reach out, give it to Anya, but I pull it back. Don't destroy it. And I enter things.
Take it from Nero.
Instantly laid on fire.
Secret flame! You son of a
Read
bitch.
over it. My eyes go, Anya's eyes go wide. Does this mean that this isn't their full force?
No. We knew, they said this was a scouting party.
If this is true, then they might be attacking Sanctuary right now.
I wouldn't think they would leave a scouting party here if they knew, if they weren't already there.
Yeah, they would have brought these to include in their.
I say we go to the tunnel and I have a way to completely collapse it.
I like that idea.
As the day breaks and the everybody enjoys their meal, you see all the goblins drop dead. And the orc and the large figure seem to be pretty worse for wear.
What about the
wards
dog?
The wards are okay. They eat a different food than the ones that you poisoned.
Okay.
It's now or never.
It is now or never. This is our time, boys. We dwindle the numbers.
Oh,
This is where change begins.
we doing this? We're actually going in? Okay.
And whip out my daggers. And I'm gonna scream. No, I'm not gonna scream. But I'm gonna stuff my way back out.
I will get off of Thatcher's. I assume I wouldn't be on Thatcher's shoulders the entire time. Unclip my gun, my flintlock pistol, and follow behind.
Would you
Give me 1 second just to change up this encounter.
yeah, are orcs medium or large?
I think they're medium.
Okay, I could shapeshift into a wolf, and if I do hit them, I can give them the prone condition. And I would have, I do not have access to bear until I'm level 3.
Oh, the one time we not. I'm playing. You're useful. You're useful. I was just kidding.
You get that temporary HP, my boy.
I would get the pack tactics, which means if I'm next to you, I'd get advantage on all my attacks. And
That's nice.
And I believe would you guys also get pack tactics or just me?
No, it's you.
Just me.
That's why you need to team up with Harad.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Harad? Hernandez! Where are you?
I haven't gone anywhere.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
know it's pretty dark, but
I guess I would go into, I guess I'll just shapeshift into a wolf.
To think after a while your eyes would get used to it, Harad.
You guys would have also noticed that they have switched the guards from the watchtower, but they have also ate of the food, and they were also goblins.
Okay, so it is.
or hit the whistle. It's like break times. They're like, ooh, snacks.
Everybody else is asleep.
You got full pickets, no scraps for us.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
let's see. Temp HP is my druid level times 2, or just my druid level.
I think it was 3 because you're moon circle of the moon, right?
I am not yet. That's level 3.
And I think it's just ×2 for right now.
Okay. So I'd have 4 HP then.
4 bonus HP.
Yeah. I'm just doing it on the wolf token so I can see what it is.
Okey-dokey, what is your guys' plan?
I guess, are we going in guns blazing or are we going to try and sneak them?
Gun blazing.
You could always
How about you guys going
Could
gun?
always what? Garage.
Guns-
it's separate into 2 groups. Those of us who are a little bit more heavily armored could go through the front and create a distraction. Those of you who are excelling at ranged combat could sneak around. I don't think I'm going to be sneaking anywhere.
Oh, you guys
Definitely.
discussed this. I'm just gonna roll initiative for them.
I'm slightly good at sneaking, and I'm
I got a plan.
ranged.
I got a plan since those who are wearing
Yeah,
the heavy armor. You know, Lord, let us sneaky people go in first. I seen the wagon here. Maybe we can hide in it. Then you guys come out. Your presence are known. They're gonna start coming in. You know, try and attack you, and we hit them in the back. Pincer, classic pincer maneuver.
Hammer. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
So, just Thatcher and I going forward, or
I will be at you and Thatcher's rear.
And before we go, and you know, the worst thing happens, and we're all captured or dead. I just want to say, and I just want to point out, great character development, Anya. Way to show some restraint.
Thank you. I'm really
Yeah.
trying.
You're
that is such
trying.
a backhanded compliment.
I know, but it was at least it was nice.
Yeah.
I pat her head.
Oh yeah, I just realized my AC isn't good until I hit level 3 and I can do some fancy shit to make my stuff be level 19 AC.
What are these levels you're talking about?
I'm talking out of character. Why is there 2 Anyas now?
'Cause I can only control one.
She cloned herself. This wasn't the real Anya.
Shadow clone jutsu.
Alright, if you guys would like to go ahead and roll initiative,
Okay.
just to get the numbers and everything sorted.
Let's see. I go based on my
Oh
stuff.
man.
So okay. I gotta figure out where my initiative button is on the sheet.
This is gonna be a tough fight still. I feel.
Hey,
Well,
the 2 stealthy boys are up there.
That's good. You guys need to be up top.
Alrighty. John, we'll start with you.
Okay. Actually, Nero, do you want to swap with me so that you guys are heading up first, so you guys can set up a good position?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna use my alert feature to swap.
Alrighty, and we don't have to necessarily run in initiative order if you guys would like to until we actually get into combat.
But I'm stuck.
I had a 16. So you're after Whitaker.
That's fine.
Yeesh. So
What's the
yeah,
plan?
do you guys want to do whatever you want until we get into an actual fight?
Or you guys are gonna go and try to get a surprise stack off on them, right?
Yeah, we're gonna try and hide somewhere so you guys can draw them in.
Well, they're going to be moving towards this direction, and the best places to hide would probably be in here, or under it, or move here out of sight behind it.
I say you should hide in here. 'Cause I don't think they're gonna suspect people to be in there.
I can fire off a shot and have them come look.
Well, we
I
need,
don't think
Get
that
into
we
the
should
wagon.
give them a chance to set up a defensive position.
So we just push in.
We're gonna go ahead at first. Give us about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Then initiate the plan.
Okay.
as the wolf, I'm gonna come down through this way. And I'm just going to skulk in between the mushrooms.
The orc seems to be distracted by inspecting the food, trying to figure out what was wrong with it. And the wards are sniffing the goblins, trying to figure out what's wrong with them. And the ogre is aloof, apparently.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and climb into this wagon.
Yep, and I'll follow your lead and jump inside.
Take the lead, Rod. Thatcher.
I'm going to move close to where the wagon's at. Here. Do they have fires lit this early?
What's fire
They've
slit?
mostly died down. They've been unattended to for some time.
Shit.
Just follow the glow of the mushrooms.
Okay, you know what? That's
Perfect time to light your lantern. Hit it
So
with
I'll
the
do,
stick
yeah.
fire.
I'll move forward and light the lantern. Are Thatcher and Anya following me?
Yes.
Move the tokens.
He can't move. Thatcher.
You can just can't you drag a token in for him?
I got it. I'll control Thatcher for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'll move up here to this broken down fire pit and light up my lantern.
Already looked at.
It's just a
Are you trying to shield it in any type of way from casting light toward the camp?
Nope.
Alrighty. Well, with that, we'll start running through the initiative order. That will get the troll's attention. Or the ogre. And then see who's at the top of the order.
It would be Nero and me.
Let me resort this real quick.
Oh, never mind, it's a warg.
And they're still kind of unaware. Nothing really has happened. I'm still giving you guys a round to get prepared because ogres are kind of stupid.
Okay.
We need to burn him with fire. Alright. Do we know anything?
I think that's a
Can-
roll.
Can I roll Arcana to see if the
Yeah.
ogre got any weaknesses? Here. Oh lord, it's so bad.
I was gonna say, would I have read any histories about
Give me a history check.
About an
I
ogre.
was gonna say, yeah, ogres and ways that they've been defeated in like tall tales. 16.
Oh yeah.
There's no weaknesses, but there's also they don't like regenerate or anything.
Oh, you know, I just realized I can't talk when I'm in my forms.
No, you can't. You're a fucking animal.
Yeah,
Bark.
I'm gonna have to wait for a certain feat.
I think they can do that now in 2024. They just can't spells unless their feat abilities allow them to.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna take telepath, the telepath feat.
That'd be cool.
All right, Nero, you're up.
Sure, but I will. So still, since I'm being a stealthy boy, I'm actually gonna come out and prop myself right here so I can at least see her. Hernandez over here.
So you can roll a
Still not correct.
advantage for being pretty heavily obscured.
Still, got your boy. That's a 23 from me.
You
And
got advantage on it.
oh, I got advantage on it. See if I crit and just become not exist in this campaign anymore. Gotcha.
We got Homer Simpson out.
Shit, you gonna walk into some bushes.
It's even higher, 25.
Hey,
Alrighty.
And I'll hold my action to throw a dart just in case anybody gets close to Hernandez here. And yes, that's the bit. Her parade. I'm not getting your name right.
No, I realized.
You have not corrected me, so that's what I'm going at.
All right, Mr. Wolf.
Because you're intentionally doing it that I
I'm
haven't corrected
just
you.
going to move near the opening of the wagon to get ready to pounce out of it. So I'm just going to hold my action and the rest of my movement.
All right. Harad, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna look back at Anya, Thatcher, just kind of gauge if they're ready.
I'm gonna nod.
Thatcher will. What the fuck? What is Thatcher's weapon?
I know
Yes,
it's a pistol.
if you want DM, I can control that. I'm not playing artificer.
Nah, I got it. I didn't have his character sheet pulled up. Yeah,
He had this.
he's ready to rock.
Yeah, he had this like weird arm thing on his sheet. The like lightning lore.
Oh, you know what he can do? Then he updated spells. What kind of spells he has?
I don't know. I never checked.
Oh,
Lightning lure, booming blade, absorb elements, cure wounds, featherfall, and sanctuary.
okay. Here's the plan. What Thatcher can do. He can cast sanctuary on her rod since he's going out there. So that way they have to make a roll to try and hit him.
Oh, and his pistol has the repeating shot infusion. Just what I saw based on his comment from last session.
Yeah, that's
He'll
right.
burn a spell slot to cast sanctuary on Harad.
Alright, so yeah, they had to make like a wisdom saving throw in order to hit you, but if you hit them, the spell effect, the spell ends. Alright.
Gotcha.
So just taunt the fuck out of them.
Just like lure them in there. Take the
Is a grapple considered an attack?
No.
I wouldn't say you're not physically
Just
hitting
the
them.
action.
No, I would say no, it doesn't do any damage.
I don't know how the new grappling system works in 2024.
Now, if you grapple and then suplex them,
That's a different story. Let me see. Ooh, that's an S.
I think they changed it from attack roll to a saving throw now.
Let's see.
Grapple target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw. Doesn't say that it's an attack.
Combat
We're not
combat grappling.
It is a combat action. It is not an attack.
we're not going to count it as an attack.
Sweet.
It's not loading for me.
Uh,
Let's see.
oops.
would dodge the Laura man, so
Let's
they have
see.
to what's a saving throw. Then if they
When
make
you're
it, they have to roll at
you
disadvantage.
can use an attack action
That's
to
true,
make
yeah.
a special melee attack, the grapple.
Alright.
If you're able to make multiple attacks, if the target of your grapple, the grapple must not be more than one size larger than you, and you must be within reach, using at least one free hand to try and seize the target by making a grapple check instead. Roll a strength athletics check to be contested by the target's athletic or dexterity
You're
acrobatics.
reading the 2014 rule book.
Yeah.
Oh, am I? Oh,
Yeah, so he
Yeah, I'm just
decided-
gonna run right here and do the dodge action and gonna shout. Come at me, foul creatures.
wasn't the whole point for them to come to you?
If I'm in range of one of them, isn't Nero able to use his ability? His
My
prepared
range is-
action?
my range is pretty short.
I
My
thought the
bad.
whole point was for them to come here so me and Nero could ambush them.
It's okay. I like this dynamic. He got it wrong. We gotta improvise now.
It's a
Improvisation now.
I'm also gonna dodge since I didn't use my action yet.
I love you.
That boy.
I said Laura man. Oh wait, he can't read.
We love you too.
You should be able to just shut that and it'd be fine.
I guess would me and Nero be able to do our hold actions, I guess?
That's fine. My range is like piss poor with the weaponry I have.
What, like 25 feet for darts?
It's like 20 feet with a dart and only 30 feet with a gun, and he's 40 feet out.
I could reach him.
I don't think you can dash and attack. You have to.
The pistol
I
is
don't
90
I don't
foot
need
max.
to dash. I have 40 feet of movement. And
The regular. Oh, sorry.
I've only used 5 foot of my movement. I can still reach him.
The pistol is 30-90, so the regular range is 30. The long range is 90 at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
I tell you,
I mean, you can still shoot.
Yeah, but I'm not getting sneak attack off. And I'm not going to give out my position if I'm not optimizing my damage. So I'm just going to hold my reaction.
Did they come out with the creature stat blocks?
Yeah, they did. I got the 2024 monster manual so I can do my druid's creatures.
I need to get on your
Do believe the orc is going to waste his turn trying to hit Herod.
Let's go.
DC 13, yeah. He's gonna waste his turn. He doesn't have.
You seem like nice fellow. Me no hurt.
You got strong back muscles.
Alright, we're gonna move on to Anya.
Anya is going to get closer and then cast. What we got here? Guiding bolt at the big boy.
Alright, go ahead. '19 will hit.
Hit the wrong thing.
Very good damage.
Hell yeah.
Next, the Odor is going to attempt to hit Herod. And waste his time. Thatcher will close in. And he's going to choose. Let me see what he's got. 15.
Yeah, you're right. I just looked it up. I can't talk English while in beast form.
He has advantage on his attack rolls against the big boy.
Move a little bit closer. He's going to attempt to lightning lure the ogre.
Damn, with a +4.
It's a little unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
How do you roll a 0?
He rolled a 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
But since it's a natural 1, it
oh, it just says 0 now?
becomes a 0, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the ogre is going to take 1d8 damage.
Lightning Lord!
Lightning Lord.
Dang, that's good damage too. Alright, this ward is going to run past and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Attempt to hit you, Anya.
Okay. It's
You want to take average damage or me roll damage?
Did it disengage?
average is fine.
Oh wait, doesn't thing get opportunity attack because it ran through the orc?
Yeah, this
Yeah, I would have.
You'll
gonna get rid of your sanctuary.
That's fine. I'd much rather be able to get close to you for that. Maybe do some damage so you can take it out.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll take average damage for that hit too.
Pussy.
Roll for it.
Oh, you now watch, it's gonna get like a crit.
Ugh.
13.
I'm down.
Why
No
did you,
way.
why did you tell him the roll for? You should have let Nero talk you into
Call me a
that.
pussy.
Should have let him talk you into it.
Ugh.
Next time, don't let Nero go in your head.
Arnie, you getting your opportunity attack off?
Not bad.
You never know, you could have probably instant kill it before it gets to you.
18 hit,
Alright, roll damage.
just 4.
What does Vex do?
It means my next attack on it has advantage.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I forgot the 2024, your weapons, since you're a melee fighter, gets some special stuff.
Since I'm a fighter, I get a bunch of stuff.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there. Damn, Ward's got 50 feet of movement.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
they're
they got
fast
10
as fuck.
more feet than me.
Well, we'll miss, I'm pretty sure.
He's a Ruby boy.
Yep.
No,
12
no.
will miss. And going to the top of the turn order.
Can I get my reaction? Or since I'm too far away, I can't do it.
What did you have prepared?
I was just gonna dash in and bite. Because I've only used 5 out of my 40 movement.
Yeah, go ahead. Give
Okay.
it to you, Dan.
So I'm gonna run over here. And I'm going to bite this warg.
Alright,
Okay.
go ahead.
Crit.
Yep, go ahead.
10,
Hell yeah.
10 damage, and it's proned.
Did you roll your crit damage on top of it?
Oh, I have to click both of them. Okay, it's 17.
Describe it.
Oh, okay. So as I see Anya go down, thinking that she was able to hold her own but couldn't, I'm gonna jump out of the cart and growl, and as I reach, I'm gonna jump on top of the wolf and rip its throat.
Very nice.
Rip and tear.
Rip and tear. Insert EDM1.
This ward is going to close in on Hernan and attempt to get a bite off.
That doesn't cut it. 18 is my AC.
You got lucky. That was fucking 15 damage.
Oh, you'd have to roll it twice anyways, because I've still got dodge.
Oh, nice, nice. Nero.
Okay, alright. Time to dip into my bag of tricks. Okay, the warg and the organs. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the somatic spell. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my magic initiate feature. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the ogre and the little wolf boy in a 5-foot square. I'm gonna hit them with sleep spell.
Ooh.
So did they change it?
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell. So they get to repeat their saves like at the end of their turn.
What is it, wisdom?
We up wisdom saving throw.
Nice. He went to sleep, and the
Hell yeah.
warg went to night town.
They have to repeat the save, otherwise they go unconscious.
It's until the end of its next turn.
Yep, so they are temporarily incapacitated for the time being.
Right, so they're it's not their turn. So if you hit them and they're incapacitated, it's an automatic crit.
Mr. Wolf?
Okay, I'm going to rush up to here, and I'm gonna bite the orc.
Alright, go ahead.
22.
Roll damage.
It is going to take 4, and he is proned. So basically, I'm just gonna start gnawing on his forearm that's holding the weapon. I'm gonna like tug on it like a police dog. And now anybody who attacks him has advantage.
There's really not a good prone. We'll say that's prone.
Okay. Even if I did fail, I get advantage on the attack anyway.
Alright. Arad?
Okay. For the time being, I'm just going to. How's the orc looking?
Pretty close to death.
Okay. I'm going to attack the orc. Since he's prone, that gives advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just didn't know if that changed. 21?
Roll damage.
10?
Describe it.
I'm just going to quickly stab him with the rapier, and I'm going to tell Whitaker, go and care to Anya. I'm going to move back and shield you guys.
I can't use magic when I'm in beast form.
Well, then change, damn it.
No pressure.
We're not going to lose
hold
one.
it.
Then I'm going to. I'll just stay here for the time being.
Alright, Anya, make me a death saving roll.
It's my turn.
All right, Mr. Odor is going to.
No, he's
Miss
asleep.
Thatcher.
He's asleep.
Oh, he is. That's right. He's got.
He's gonna make that that wisdom throw.
My man is out.
That was a great move.
Well,
Oh,
since they're
yeah.
incapacitated, Thatcher is going to go over here and hit on you with the cure wounds.
My bad. Yo, I deleted my token by accident.
It's all good.
Anya, go ahead and heal for 5.
Wake up. Thank you, Thatcher.
Don't worry, we all know that you're before me.
And that ward is also incapacitated.
Yep, wisdom saving throw. Oh, you already got it.
They are both out.
The fastest boy.
Is this other ward? He's going to attempt to bite you, Rod.
Okay. And I need to make a strength save.
25, 10 damage, and a DC 13 strength.
Okay. All right, I'll make that. I'm good.
All right, Mr. Wolf.
It's a Nero. Nero's in front of me.
Got a Nero. Your go.
Sure. As Nero Sweat and Bull is trying to concentrate on the sleep spell, he's not really used to arcane arts. I'm gonna go ahead and whip out my daggers, and then I'm gonna slide on this this creature right here, and I'm gonna attack it with a dagger.
Alrighty. If being incapacitated, that's an auto crit, isn't it?
Yeah, I still gotta hit the AC. If I hit it, it's an auto crit. So where's my dagger, boys? Right there, with advantage. 24 to hit.
Yay.
I roll the damage twice for you. Oh, didn't put sneak attack on it. So
What is Nick?
allows me to make another attack with my offhand dagger as part of the attack
Oh.
action and not a bonus action.
Zach, can you go ahead and say Gur for me?
Grr.
Quietly, whenever you cut this together, can you put the part of Zach saying Nick and that other part?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
I could easily line that up.
No, he got you.
Oh, you're gonna get
This
your ass
is
is
a
gonna
trap, man.
your ass is gonna get canceled.
You can go ahead and describe it, Nero.
Damage.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna go ahead and just
god.
stop. Gracefully put my dagger to his neck and just slit his throat while I was sleeping.
Okay, nicely done. That sleep spell was good.
Yeah, only spell I have of utility, and I'm gonna back up there and in my turn and still hold the concentration on the ogre.
Okay, so it's my turn. Is a warg a medium creature?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna bite him. 23.
Yes.
Okay, and he's gonna take 7, and he's gonna be prone.
Ready.
So I guess it'll be like 2 wolves wrestling, I guess.
Rod, your go, sir.
All right. I'm gonna stab him.
And
Alright, go ahead.
You get advantage because it's prone.
I'm gonna crit fish for no reason. All right.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
You can go ahead and describe it.
Just gonna quickly run it through while it's on the ground. Try and not to stab Whitaker. And then I'm going to move in front of Thatcher and Anya. In case
Anya,
the ogre mark wakes up. Oh, I'm also going to use my second wind.
Should we do like a group attack?
Oh,
You guys can all gang up on this thing if you want.
You guys want to do one roll for each person for like a group attack?
Sure.
Okay, well I guess I'll run up.
Yeah, just roll damage.
I'll just roll damage. Okay. Oh, let's see. I rolled an 8, and it's prone. Doesn't matter. He's sleeping.
Alrighty, so this ogre gets absolutely eviscerated. Wolf teeth tear it asunder. Bullets rip through it like Swiss cheese. Got some stab wounds. All in all, very nicely done.
Nice.
Finally in the concentration and wipe my forehead. Magic
Combat
is hard.
overall.
you do a good job at it.
It was excellently done, Nero.
Might have saved us there.
Don't lick my shoes.
Alrighty,
Still,
next long rest, you guys will get another level.
Sweet.
And after that, we'll be slowing down the level ups a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you did this so we can get our subclasses because we used to be able to get our subclasses level 2.
well, you would.
Yeah, technically I would.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Dang wizards and druids.
Or warlocks and sorcerers.
Yeah.
They gotta wait till level 3 now.
You guys good with calling it here?
Yeah, we can call it
Yeah.
here.
That's
We
fine.
use the goblin camp as our
Yeah, might as well use the goblet camp as our shit.
I'll burn the bodies with sacred flame.
Actually, could I do something? You know what? My god requires a sacrifice, so I'm gonna take the orc and goblin over here behind this tent and prepare a sacrifice.
Alrighty.
And I'm just gonna take a sliver of the ogre as well over here. And then it was this. We're doing a full rest.
Yes.
rest.
Level 3, baby. You know what that means. Brr, 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 brr. Moon Druid.
Alrighty. How did you guys like the session?
I liked it. It was good.
I liked it a lot too. Are we doing a full rest right now, or are we going to go straight back to Sanctuary? Because if we do a full rest right now, I mean, that's 8 hours of travel time we're passing up to maybe avoid an ambush.
That's a good point.
Hmm.
And we also have to go blow up the tunnel and make sure they're not already through the tunnel.
Well, to be honest, for me to do the tunnel thing, I do have to rest to be able to transform into a giant badger. Because I can only transform twice per day. And
Okay.
I need either a short rest to gain one of those things back or a long rest to get both.
We could take a short rest when we got there.
Yeah, that's true.
Not even sure if we'd make it there
Yeah.
in what is left of the day.
So if we do a full rest, I'll get both back.
Well, we attacked early in the morning.
Oh, that's true. We didn't wait all night.
Yeah, we did.
I don't think we should wait here. They should have their full war party, I'm
We can-
assuming, coming here.
Or we can just head back to Newsbury, tell them the news, and have negotiate them to send word to First Sanctuary.
Yeah, I say we do that, but I am going to take a sliver of the orc, goblin, and ogre with me.
That's true, and if we do that as well, are you taking like slices of meat from them all?
Oh my, I just got your message, John. I just saw it. Oh my god.
As you guys piddle paddle around the goblin camp, you notice a treasure hoard up in the top area near one of the poisoned areas.
No, up here.
Mm-hmm.
Could I see? Well, I guess since I was over here and I guess I could seen it. Could I see if there's anything that is? Well, I can put it in the group treasury and see if there's any items that I could give to the other party members that might help them.
Alrighty. So there is a sentinel shield.
Sec, let me get my notes ready here for the
Oh my god, legendary sentinel shield. I love that shield.
discard changes.
We have somebody advantage on
Notes.
initiative rolls and perception checks.
Okay, let me just do that real quick. Sec. Sent shield.
The shield is emblazoned with an eye on it.
Okay. Anything else?
There is a staff of the adder.
I'm assuming that'll be good for me. Okay. Next.
A scroll of protection from beast.
Okay.
One greater healing potion.
Okay. One great. Okay.
A potion of psychic resistance.
Okay.
There is a pole of collapsing.
Oh, great. That's going to be really useful.
Like a 10-foot pole.
Okay.
A wand of smiles.
Okay.
A set of smoldering armor. That is smoldering leather armor.
Okay, that'll be good for me, I guess. 'Cause I can only wear light. Okay, next.
There is a veteran's cane that I'm going to modify. When you speak the command word, it transforms into an ordinary long sword or vice versa, and it does not cease to be magic.
Okay, okay.
Because I think it's kind of dumb that it ceases to be magical if you do it one time.
Okay, next.
And then there are two Ursac's eyes.
2 sacks of eyes.
Yeah, they're essentially prosthetic eyes.
Okay. And that's everything?
That is all of it.
Okay, I am going to go back to the party and tell them about what I found. Okay.
You want what?
Who, I guess either you or our buddy here, Harad, would
I'm also
be,
saying there's 50 gold.
oh, and 50 gold. So I'll just add that to the treasury here.
I get a bunch of new skills, so I put it in perception as well.
What type of fighter are you gonna be? That's the big question.
Battlemaster. I'm basically going Battlemaster so I can give you another. What is it? The rogue's sneak attack.
Oh, you're so cool. You're always thinking of.
Also, are we walking as far as we can and then resting?
We're going to walk to Newberry and see if we can't get them to send word to Sanctuary while we go check out the tunnel. But it looks like the tunnel's on the way, you know.
Yeah.
So we could just let Newberry know what's going on and maybe try to get reinforcements.
But it's still a good idea if we go check it out. They still send word to the first sanctuary. Because what if we, kick the bucket in there, and
Yeah.
Plus,
it's still better to get word if we're going to check something out.
yeah.
If we're trying to get this level, I kind of feel like we need to just go straight through the gate and go straight to the sanctuary itself.
Well, we could go here, let them know, and then go straight to the tunnel and then camp at the tunnel.
Yeah, but it's another 8 hours that they could. We're just waiting for them to come back through at that point.
So wait, from here to here, that's what, 2 hours?
5 miles. 3 miles. What is it? Every 3 or 6 miles is an hour. I can't remember. I think it's every 6.
And then to here will be 11.
But then we traveling off the beaten path too,
Well, we should collapse the tunnel.
Well, because these are tunnel systems, the path, is that actually just like the known tunnel path? Like, is there actually a way straight from Newberry to the tunnel?
That I don't know. We can ask the Newberry people about it. Is there a way
there
to
might
get
be a path
here?
to the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we don't know their attack plan because as it seems that they just attacked the first sanctuary, so it could be like a day or at least like 24 hours before their next strike. I think we can block 8 hours within that time frame.
Okay. But we just need to collapse the tunnel regardless, I guess.
Yeah, and
Even
we can
if
use
it's trapping them in.
That's why we check it out first, unless they got like that. That's one tunnel we know of.
yeah.
Well, if there's one on this side, there's obviously another one on the other side of the gate.
Yeah, it could be like this, or somewhere over here. It could be like this, the tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, I say we go to Newberry, let them know, and then ask them to see if there's a route to here. Go here. If it's too late in the evening, camp, and then
So I can get more utility. I can use that spell once.
How many targets?
It's whoever's in like a 5-foot cube.
you should know this. You used sleep on us the last time.
Yeah, but this is different. This is 2024.
Yeah, it's true. So that's my vote. I say we go to Newberry, ask them questions about is there a way to get over here, and then
if there isn't, we could figure out how long it's going to take us otherwise. But
yeah,
best bet it's a straight path. That sounds fine to me.
okay.
Hernandez, I'm tired.
Okay, we're gonna go to Newberry, let them know what's going on, and ask them if there's a route to here.
That's what we're doing next session, boys. Got it.
Agreed.
All right.
Hopefully next week we get Thrasher, bro. He didn't bucky enough.
Yeah, wasn't the same without him here.
No.
I want him to see him pull out his gun and knife combo, start kneeing people in the balls.
All right. See y'all later.
Okay, so
Have a good one.
we're ending it before we go to Newberry.
Yep.
Tired dog. It's 12:30.
Okay, I'm just asking questions.
No, we were just talking.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
talking.
we're just talking about the plan, but
Yeah. Okay. So next week I shall become a moon druid.
And I shall be.
Death cleric.
Yes.
Alrighty, I shall see you guys next week.
Alright, see.
Take care, you losers.